Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So this time, looking at the film, Lisa Frankenstein. This film was actually directed by, Zelda Williams.
I faced adversity. I became a hero.
Dad.
I saved your kingdom.
Dad.
Yes, Zelda?
Are you mixing me up with the princess again?
Hard to say. You're both pretty magical.
I'm gonna be honest and say, I saw the previews for this film, when it was coming into theaters, but I didn't get to see it. And my goodness, I wish I had seen this in theaters.
Guys, I finally got my standing back tuck. It was a little off the cheese mat, but...
Because this film was pretty great. So the plot follows a misunderstood teenage girl, Lisa, who meets and develops a relationship with a reanimated Victorian-era corpse, played by Cole Sprouse. And I gotta say that he does a pretty good job in that, yes, a majority of his, performance is based on, say, classic Frankenstein ideas. The idea of, hey, he has, grunt, or, be nonverbal in a way.
No? Just give it a chance.
And I think he does a very good job, especially with his use of the body movements that he was given for the film. And I do love the makeup they give him for this film. He looks pretty great. The costuming, yeah. This is say one of those films they would have seen back in the 80s, sort of say in the vein of say Earth Girls Are Easy. And I'm gonna be honest and say I really like the costuming in this film. I really like it.
Hey. Hey, Daddy. I don't think that blush is your shade, Lisa.
Absurd, aren't you?
Hi.
Hey.
Excuse me. I need to talk to my sister.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say this film kind of reminds me of, say, I had all the ideas of what Tim Burton would have done back in the 90s in a way, and that say yes, you have some great moments, say when Lisa is getting high for the first time and all that, say the effect, the way the camera's shot and all that looks really great. Wash your hands, kiddo. And the film also has a great sense of humor. Whether it's, say, when Lisa or when the creature first meet each other, and all that, say, because I'm gonna say, say yes.
You hear that?
That, Lisa's stepmother, in this case, Janet, she feels say, a character that would have appeared in, say, in Edward Scissorhands. She's gonna say, "This is not perfect, this is not perfect," and all that. She's gonna say, "Lisa, you are not normal."
Oh, yes. For your own good and my safety. Inpatient. Lockdown. Special socks. Where a disturbed person like you belongs.
I'm gonna throw you into the asylums and all that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought all the actors that are do a pretty good job with all that they're given writing wise. The film has, I like the way they do the idea of Frankenstein for this one. Instead of like say, hey, um, like like usually in the story, like they try to like tell the story, like say, hey, a man is trying to bring um like another man back to life by using other body parts in a way. And I kind of like how they do it for this one. Like say instead what they do is like say the creature is wanting new body parts, like whether it's a hand and all that. And the way they are able to like say okay, instead of just like sewing it on, they use a tanning bed to like say okay, he slowly becomes more alive as the film goes on.
Pull harder. What are you, a little fruitcake, huh? Oh, hell no. What the hell? Hey! Hey, you! What are you doing there? Huh? This is my neighborhood, and you don't need to be here. So carry your ass on out, or me and you gonna go after it right here.
And yeah, I kind of like that idea in a way. Like say instead of like say yeah, this is a film that takes place in the 80s, it really helps like give it a sense of personality. The relationship between like say Lisa and Taffy, um, Lisa's stepsister, like yeah, she's a bit oblivious like, to things. Like say, why is stepmother so mean? Or she's like say, oh she's not, or and all that. Like she's trying to say,
You don't have to worry about anything because your mom's already been murdered.
Huh. You have a point there.
huh, and all that. Like, but at the same time, it's like say, yeah, I do think that the dad, Dale, it just seems like say, huh, well, I'm happy. Well, Lisa, why aren't you happy? Like he's not a jerk, but at the same time, it's like say, well, I've got a new family. I've got to figure out like say how to keep the peace and all. I'll say this: I do think the film can be funny, whether it's like say same great lines, like when Lisa's like getting the monster his new hand and all.
What? I thought that was a really cool thing to say.
Help! Help!
All that. Or the sequences like say later when Lisa finds Taffy and the guy that she had been interested in, and the monster just say, no one hurts my woman. And then she chops it. He chops his dick off.
Is on the wings of love, on the wings of love, only the two of us together flying high.
And yeah, it's basically, I do find it kind of like say, wait, how is that Taffy does not realize like say, wait, need to call the authorities because there is a walking zombie around. Who my sister seems to know, my stepsister seems to know. yeah, I kind of liked how the film ends, like, say, with Lisa passing, and it's sort of almost like, say, the Frankenstein stories, like, say, where uh, Frankenstein dies, except in this one, he Frankenstein is a teen girl, and I do, I do like how at the end of the film, in which the creature basically is able to talk again, and he's, you know, you know, made it and was able to make it so that Lisa was able to be revived. Yeah, overall, I feel like this is a very entertaining film. It's got some great effects, the makeup, the costuming. Overall, it's a very entertaining film. If you get the chance to see it. So, see ya!